Whoops, sorry, I just realized that I forgot to that I forgot to turn on the. I already did a little bit, but we just started doing the description of the deck that we're going to be playing today, which I stole from Dom Harvey. So what we have here is a mono green ramp deck. We have 27 lands, very similar to what Amulet does, so that's exciting. And we also have Grazer, which we sometimes play in Amulet as well. So it's like we're basically going to be at home in this Frontier format, right? Right? It's gonna be great. So let's go real quick over the basic things. If you want to get familiar with what the Frontier format is, you can check the the announcement that Wizards did this past week. And basically, it's a format that's going to start from Khans to Tarkir forward, with the only banning being the fetch lands. So there's not going to be no fetch lands, and the deck looks, the format looks kind of exciting. So let's dive into the deck real quick. We have the Grazers to help us ramp. We're playing a ramp deck, right? So we have Nissa's Pilgrimage. That's the reason why we're playing a bunch of basic forests. This is going to help us ramp as well as, its card advantage. I'm so happy to be back on Green Devotion. Yeah, I also brew a mono Green Devotion list here, but I'm gonna start with this ramp list, and then we might try the Green Devotion version instead. Oh, that's right. It's Return to Ravnica. It's not Khans. That's right. So erase that. It's not. It's actually Khans of Tarkir, but with no Return to Ravnica, but without the Khans fetches. That's why I got confused there. But yeah, so we're playing a bunch of exciting cards. So a bunch of basics because of Nissa's Pilgrimage. Arboreal Grazers. We also have a Castle Garenbrig as a way to ramp. So we're going to have a bunch of green sources. We're basically a mono green deck, which has a bunch of colorless sources. So let's go through them real quick. Shrine of Forsaken Gods. We can only, it's basically an ancient tomb that we can only activate if we have 7 or more lands in play. Scavenger Grounds to exile graveyards. Sanctum of Ugin. We know this one from Modern, actually. Tron does play this card, so we actually are familiar with this one. Radiant Fountain to help stabilize against the red decks, which I imagine are going to be very prevalent in the early stages of the format. Haven of the Spirit Dragon taps for any color to cast Dragon. This part is irrelevant, but the second part actually is relevant. So basically, you can sacrifice this land, but I'm paying 2, and we can return a dragon or an Ugin Planeswalker card from the graveyard. So Ugin is going to be one of our win cons, obviously, and one of the things we're ramping towards. One of Field of Ruin, because I don't know which lands we're going to be facing in this format. 3 Blast Zones in order to answer our opponent's stuff, and 1 Field of the Dead. We're definitely very short only on the differently named lands for Field of the Dead, so I might want to. I mean, I'm still going to run like Dom's original list because I want to see how it goes, but it's very possible that we're going to maybe shave 1 castle and play a different type of land or something. We're gonna see how it goes. So for Once Upon a Times, card's great, played in Amulet, it's awesome. Warping Whale as removal / sorcery counter spells / ramp as well, because we can make the 1/1. A classic, Corsair Crucifix, making an appearance yet again in a format. This is actually one of the cards that should be in your Amulet box, so this probably needs no explanation. Should help us stabilize, should help us draw cards, it's going to be great. Wayward Swordtooth, another one that was once played in Amulet, which I personally never liked, but Dom always was very high on this card for whatever reason. But I imagine that in this is basically your Azusa, right? I think. Oh, hey Dom, how you doing? Yeah, we're playing your list today. There's a good chance for Fountain is correct. Yeah, I expect a lot of red decks in the beginnings of the format for sure. Making the mana super feel and castle consistently. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I was thinking of either some shock lands or we could do like a quick search maybe. Let's see what else we got. So I imagine that we want forests because those enable castle. So it can be shocklands or I think there are other ones, right? How about like the new? So we're gonna do forest. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Canopy Vista is one option. Like this kind of lands. People call them the Tango lands. I don't like that, but sure, whatever. What else is a forest? We can the cycle lands. These are actually interesting. I don't know how many ETB tap lands we want in our deck, but the cycle lands are actually kind of exciting. Being able to cycle them in the late game is pretty cool. What else? Weren't there any new ones in the new set? Here are all the actual basic forests. There's a lot of arts for basic forest. Nope. So the same way that Mystic Sanctuary is an island, is there a forest version of that? That's what I'm trying to ask, basically. Hashep Oasis? Hashep Oasis is a forest? Oh no, it's not. It's a desert. I don't know how many lands that deal us damage we actually want to play, you know? Gingerbread Cabin, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. Alright, there we go. To the battlefield, tap and you can transfer more forests, enter the battlefield, create a food token. Sure. Probably don't want multiples of this, but one is potentially fine. Oh, I didn't know you could do this thing here. This is confusing. Alright, whatever. Alright, so let's go get one of these. Or not. Or yes. How many forests do we need? I mean, we do need a solid amount of forest. I don't think that we're gonna cast like 7. Like we have 4. Gingerbread. We have 4 of the Nissa's Pilgrimage cards. I really don't think that we're going to be casting more than 1 or 2 per game, unless we get very, very unlucky. And it's not that we're also playing something. This is literally the only card that actually cares about basic forests, because the cabin actually does help castle anyway. But yeah, just like that, now we have 1 extra land for Field of the Dead, which is pretty exciting. Anyone know if Mana Trader is out? I have no idea. I don't really use Mana Trader, so. I would consider Hashep Oasis too. I actually kind of like this card. But this is 10 forests right now, so we probably want to cut something else. Maybe one of the 3 blast zones. How do I feel about Amulet in Modern right now? It's one of the best decks in the format, if not the best deck in the format. That's how I feel. Big Monkey. Alright, so fix the mana base a little bit. Maybe we can cut something else. Maybe we can cut Shrine instead of the Blast Zone. I have no idea how relevant the Blast Zone is going to be, though. What's Modern? This is a Pioneer stream now? Yeah, I guess it is, huh? So, a couple of our promise. This is basically half a... Oh, actually can get... Wow, can we figure out a way to get the value from the deserts as well? Get more zombies? So, Scavenger Grounds, Hashep Oasis, and that's it. We got no more. So we can never get this active. Maybe we want 2 of this, actually. What if we do this? I totally forgot that there's another... that you can get free zombies with our promise. Goldfish is VS. I have no idea what you're talking about, Big Monkey. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, it only looks at the decks. Yeah, Goldfish is not a good metagame. It's not a good way to figure out the metagame. But we can't really figure out the metagame because Moto doesn't let us figure out the metagame. Anyway, back to the deck. Ulvenwald Hydra. 6 mana, reach, power and toughness are equal to the lands we control, and when we get half a primetime trigger with this. We search our library for the card, we put it into a battlefield tab, then we shuffle the library. So this is basically our 6 mana Golos, which is just bigger. Worldbreaker, we know this one from playing against Tron. This is our top end right here. Worldbreaker, which should help us exile opposing annoying stuff, as well as being just a big body, and it triggers Sanctum of Ugin. Basically, all of these cards trigger Sanctum of Ugin. This is our top end. Ulamog, of course, we're familiar with this one. Emrakul, which can actually play it in this format for now. I imagine this is one of the first cards to go. And Ugin the Spirit Dragon, we already talked about this card. So then we have 4 Ballistas. Actually, Ballista, again, can trigger the Sanctum of Ugin. So yeah, it looks pretty sweet. Looks very exciting, and I'm eager to give it a shot. The sideboard it's super up in the air, right? Like the sideboard is just super up in the air because I have no idea what the format's going to look like, so I have no idea what I want to be targeting. So I imagine that there's going to be artifacts and stuff. So we have Rexage. Mono red Aggro is almost a given, so that's why we have Feed the Clan. I imagine black and blue, like blue control decks and stuff, are going to be prominent as well. So that's why Albert of Summary here. Thought Not Seer against combo decks. Spatial Contortion against again aggressive decks and stuff. Spyglass against walkers and whatnot, and Archer's Raska again against control decks. With this one, we can start drawing a bunch of cards. Yeah, there's a Cycling Desert too, like Ronas something. Desert of the Indomitable, that's what's the name. Desert of the Indomitable. There we go. I have one too, sweet. So this is basically cycling land, right? Desert of the Indomitable. Yeah, it's a desert but not a forest. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe we can, so we have 9 forests at this point. So let's give this list a shot, and we'll see how things go. I'm gonna do the edits from the list, but yeah. So Pioneer Leagues are actually live, so let's do that. Boom. So let's fix the Stream Decker real quick. We have a Desert of the Indomitable, which we're going to add. Only 2 Blast Zone, only 9 Forest, and then we have a couple of Hashep Oasis. Is that right? 2 Hashep Oasis, yeah. All right, sweet. Updated. Stream Decker is good. Scavenging News against Graveyards. Yeah. Actually, that sounds pretty good. So we're gonna drop. And we're gonna go for Ooze against Graveyard Strategies. Couple of Scoozies, maybe over 1 Veil of Summer and 1 Spyglass. Alright, now we're good. Alright. Two Scavenging News, 2 Veil of Summer, 1 Sorcerer Spyglass. Updated. Alright, dope. First game of Pioneer live here on stream. This is exciting. This is real exciting. And this hand is like the nuts. Look at how insane this hand is. Wow. The not-so hand. Alright, what do we get here? We basically almost have field mana right here. Yeah, we just want to find lands here, so I think I'm gonna go with the field here, or blast zone. Field or blast zone seem like the best options. Let's go with Field of the Dead. Okay. The nuts. My opponent is actually an Amulet player as well, so this is pretty hilarious. Like the fact that we are both playing green. He's playing aggro though. I think I'm gonna go with, yeah, hell yeah. I think I'm gonna turn to the Swartooth here. And next turn we should be able to play Courser and get value, which should be pretty naughty. This hand is absurd. Holy crap. Alright. This is so much hype right here. Thank you, Make H, for the follow. Is this like swing for 5? Turn 3 CD's Blessing. Holy crap. Wow. We have been ascended. We have successfully ascended. Who's the aggro deck now? Yeah, my opponent is turn 3 and they're not attacking with a 5-5. It's turn 3 and I am the one attacking with a 5-5. Is there a way to play lands off the top? No, it's only Cursor. In this format, then there's Oracle of Muldaya, but that one is only... That one is from the original Zendikar. Why no tracker, Pedro? I have no idea. I didn't come up with the list. This is Dom's list. I would kind of dig a tracker, honestly. Maybe we don't need the Warpy Whales. Yeah, tracker would be pretty sick right here. I kind of want to draw that. Actually, do I? Yeah, I kind of do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's better for me to just to try to keep making land drops with Courser. And I'm gonna hold this one in hand because we're probably gonna get field with this. Oh, we're gonna get a field active next turn. So now we just play D because our deck is gonna be much better than my opponent's in the late game. So as long as we don't die, yeah, we're just gonna be doing Pioneer today, if I know. Could definitely play Tracker, but with a deck like this, you should want to tread water early and then go over the top. Yeah, that's actually fair. But I could see, yeah, I don't know, Slaughterhorn. Okay. +3/+2. This is 2/2. Top 5 modern decks right now. Amulet, Ursa, Outcome. I mean, those I would say are the top 2. Burn is high up there as well. Wow, we've been so unlucky with our Cursor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast Zone. Poggers. Blast Zone and I guess another Blast Zone, right? Well, we could get Sanctum. We can get Gingerbread Cabin. Sanctum. We're for sure doing Blast Zone and I guess Gingerbread Cabin, right? Yeah, whatever. All right, that's our game-ending weapon right there. Let's see what my opponent can do to stop me. Yeah, we still couldn't trigger field anyway. So I guess that I play this land to go up to 30 life. Nah, I think we hold it. There's no way my opponent can deal 29 damage to me right now. Wait a second. Oh, when it enters the battlefield, untapped, create a food token. Well, that's good to know. All right. We're learning. We're learning. My opponent cannot beat a Nugin. All right. We're playing against Mono Green Aggro. Definitely I'm into Spatial Contortion. And I will probably take some Feed the Cleanse. We definitely don't need Emrakul. Ulumog seems just better. In fact, Ugin seems just better. I think we just stream the top end because basically we just need one creature and then we just win. And I don't want to get stranded with multiple things in hand that I cannot cast. So like Warbreaker can go. And I guess Warping Will? Just Spatial Contortion seems like a better removal spell. Alright. Could this deck Karn? Yeah, you can basically do whatever you want, right? Well, this is an unfortunate hand. uh, we have lands and no green sources. All right, there we go. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna bottom the Hour of Promise and the Pilgrimage. Yeah. So we can turn 1 Gracer, turn 2 Courser. Dryad Militant. Gracer's so good. Keep Pilgrimage. What would you have bottomed instead of the Pilgrimage? The Courser? My opponent's playing an aggro deck, right? I feel like I want to... Like, Courser does a lot of work against what my opponent's doing. These are some brutal draws, though. So I think I just block here, right, with the Gracer, and I take the hit from the Arbor. But the Courser is going to be extremely important, so I can't afford for my opponent to like use a pump spell and kill my Courser. I need to hit all my land drops basically from now until the end of time, so... Nice. So we do that, we do this. Gain more life, back up to 20. Again, I don't think Courser is blocking, so I might as well swing with it. Once upon a time. Not so good when you need to spend 2 mana to cast it, huh? Barhide Troll. 2 mana, 2/2. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter. Remove a +1/+1 counter. It gains Hexproof until end of turn. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing here. Two, three, four. More 2-drops into my Blast Zone. I think I played the Blast Zone and I passed the turn, right? Well, I guess I can make zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna play Whisperable Elemental. I have it in my mono green devotion list, but this is more of a ramp list. So do I pass here? And I charge the Blast Zone? I feel like if I blow up my opponent's dudes, how do they win? Right? I kill all their 2-drops. Or I can Hour Promise and get 2 zombies. These don't have trample. This one doesn't either. Yeah, I feel like just Blast Zoning is better. Because once I kill my opponent's 2-drops, they kind of don't have anything left. So my opponent's probably going to go all in on the Sir Farron whatever. Block here. Block here. Can you deal 17 to me? No. Okay. Another Once Upon a Time. Experiment 1. Put X charge counters. Yes. So this is 3 to cast. Yeah, so we can actually afford to do this here. Put this one in play. We get to play the Scavenger Grounds for the top of our deck. We still have and I think beginning of combat, we do the thing. Blew up Blast Zone. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're getting another Blast Zone, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting another Blast Zone. Or we can get to... Nah, it's better to get Field Blast Zone, right? Wow. So unlucky with the top of our deck, huh? We got to play like 1 land of this Courser. That's it. We get to play a 5/5 here, though. Alright, this deck is gas. Yes, no cover lands are not legal in this format. Still trying to play Green Titan. I mean, we just have half a Titan, right? We have an ETB Titan, so that's exciting. Yeah, putting good seats. Well, first ever match of Pioneer actually went pretty well. Got no complaints there. Got no complaints about how that game went. Valor J. Can you shoot the deck, please? Of course, I carry it. There it is. Yeah, this is not the kind of hand that we're looking for, huh? Much better. Keep. And we bottom a land? Or do we bottom the threat? Zachariah, thank you for the follow. I think that we bottom the Yogin, right? Or the basic forest. Actually, the basic forest feels better. Oh, the cabin, actually. Yeah, let's do the cabin. Hey yo! My opponent's splashing colors, though. Cowards. Mono green has everything you could ever want. Uh, probably the castle here? So the best thing we can draw is the Dino right now. Rejuvenator. Okay. Okay. I guess I should have bottomed the Yugen, huh? So... Quicken? Sure. So I guess my opponent's playing Wraths and stuff? Another Rejuvenator. So as soon as we get to 7 lands, we're gonna get to cast the Yugen. So that's cool. Alright, so we need one more land, and we get to cast a Ward Breaker. That's a Teferi. That was a sexy play my opponent just made right there. They should have attacked first, though. They missed on a free point of damage. I feel like they're playing a deck that doesn't really matter. Doesn't really care about that. So that's another castle. So this is 6 mana. So next turn we can World Breaker, exile the field. And then following turn we Ugin. Do you think this deck needs Explosive Vegetation? It could use Explosive Vegetation. It could use... I mean, we have Nissa's Pilgrimage and stuff. That's kind of a brutal draw. I feel like we need to do something, though. I wonder what my opponent has here. Growth Spiral. Okay, so they get one more Sombo. More growth spirals quicken. So any untapped land should allow us to Ugin. And if we get to Ugin and my opponent is not playing any kind of counter magic, we just win. So I guess I'm happy that I did not bottom the Ugin. Doing great, Arthur. We're having some fun with this in this brand new format. It's pretty exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Any untapped land. Sweet. That counts. This guy. Cast this guy. You got counter magic? You better have counter magic. -3. Sounds about right. I'm assuming that my opponent has to be bringing in counter magic, right? Yeah, for sure. The warping whales actually sound pretty good here. The ballista does not, so I think I trim one. Warbreaker sounds great. The thought not for Scapeshift is important? I don't think so. Like, Ugin just cleans all the Sombos very easily. Maybe I don't want to rely on Ugin so much, though. So I guess we're bringing in the Thought Knots. We can shave us on once upon. I guess I don't. Never mind. We can kind of shave on Gracers, don't we? Like, my opponent's not clocking me particularly quickly. Oh, that's right, they have to Fairy. That's annoying. So we bring in the Arch. We can probably shave on Radiant Fountain instead. I want to be hitting on my land drops, so I don't want to side out lands. Do I shave all the Gracers? I do, right? Like, I just don't care about the 03 body. Just a matter of me hitting my land drops, right? How do we feel about this? Yeah, because of stroke and stuff like that is why I'm bringing in Veil of Summer. Got all ballistas, keep Bracer and TKS on lands. Alright, but Ballista is a way for me to answer the TEF, right? And do we keep 3 Gracers? Another thing is that Ballista actually helps me by triggering the where is it? The land, the Sanctum. All right, let's try it again. How do we like something like this? I actually don't hate it. Like, I don't hate it at all. I think I actually keep this, right? Or am I crazy? How do you feel about Genesis Hydra? Ramp like old standard? Used to have. I mean, we do have ramp. Yeah, so that kind of I also have a mono green devotion list that I'm gonna be playing probably later today as well. And I think that this is the kind of deck that benefits from Genesis Hydra. That's why you see Genesis Hydra chilling here. We have Nissas, we have all sorts of Nissas, Worldbreaker. We have Vastwoods here, all the Nissas basically. We're probably gonna be playing this later today. But this is a Nykthos deck. It's different than it's much different than what we're playing right now. Explosive Vegetation. Alright, so we can definitely put that one in the list. Explosive Vegetation. I'm gonna put it right here so we remember to add it later. I think I'm gonna keep this. My opponent's totally gonna have one Disdainful Stroke and that's gonna kill me, but that's fine. So the best draw we can have is the Dino, right? Poggers. There's a Growth Spiral. My opponent has a lot of ramp spells over there. They have Gracer, they have Spiral, they have the Rejuvenator. They have a bunch of dudes. Thank you, MTG bot. You're only late by a couple of turns. Swartooth. Forest. Pass. Now next turn I think we TKS instead of our Promise. Because now we're already ramping with the Swartooth, so getting the Scapeshift seems pretty important. That's it, the Fairy. Get a minus on my dude. Minus on their own dude. Okay. My opponent is not really into getting their free damage in. They're not about that free damage life, you know? Six. Yeah, I feel like I kind of have to thought not them here. Rejuvenator. I think I get the Rejuvenator here, right? Oh no, the Fairy actually draws them a card. And I'm gonna get a 0-1. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get the Fairy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And we're gonna make it 1-1. Or exile the Gracer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we don't have whale mana. We don't have enough to get the City's Blessing. If you just put Primeval Titan in your deck, I bet no one noticed. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. You see, this is basically Primeval Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. I think I exile this, right? So I can get in there next turn. Alright, my opponent's going to play some blockers here. Rejuvenator is there. Play Golos from your side of Disabled Little Brother. Golos is cool. I like me some Golos. They draw another Rejuvenator. That's such a good draw for them. Yep, that's a really good draw for them. So now we can't pressure the Teferi, which is pretty brutal. One, two, three, 4, 5. So I think I'm gonna get Field of Ruin here. There we go. And next turn we can trigger the Field with the Hour. The Upkeep Castle. That's pretty good for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hour, zombies, Field. Okay, that's my plan. Let's see what they did. They did 2 tops. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hour. Oh, only for colorless spells? Well, that sucks. I mean, we're still fine, but that sucks. I guess I should have read the card. We're still okay. So we're gonna do Arch and Sanctum. Yeah. Field. Sombos. Another land. More Sombos. How does this not have trample? Gross. Yeah, right? I swing with this Sword Tooth too. It's not like it's doing anything. It trades with... No, it trades with 2 zombies. This is better. We need Rogue Passage. Interesting. Yeah, MTG Body is going kind of nuts over there. I wonder what that's all about. So we're going to upkeep first. What is this? Supreme Verdict. Now at least the zombie production is going to be a little bit slower, and we can start getting on with this Arch of Faraska. Rogue Passage, yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pilgrimage. One, 2, 3. Put 1 into play. Get Sombo. put one of these into play. More Zombos. Oof. Please don't have more fields. They do have 4 fields. Alright, things are getting out of hand. Things are getting a little bit out of hand here. Where's Eugene? Seikot, we're playing the new format. Blast Zone can't kill Zombos. Brutal. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, so we can play the Dino and the Hour. I should have sequenced differently. That's fine. Alright. This is what I got. Why only one field? I copied the list for Dom. Now that we're seeing the importance of this card, I want a second copy for sure. Is this started from 3 days ago? No, we're playing Wayward Swordtooth. So much better. Alright, that's brutal. Yeah, this is lethal. Call me Darth, thank you for the follow. So here I'm just waiting to see some more like differently named lands and stuff, and then we're gonna go see. So they have Blast Zone, Fabled Passage. Alright, so they just banned Scapeshift, basically. That's so many zombies. Pretty insane. Do we do this for... I don't think we want that, right? Yeah, I think we just submit the same way. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna bottom the Ugin. Best thing we can draw probably a cursor. Should be the best way to try to guarantee land drops. Sloth. Oh, Pilgrimage would be great. Yeah, Pilgrimage would actually be the best draw. Okay, that allows me to Thought Knot next turn. Don't have to Fairy. God damn it! So I can deny them the draw step, basically, the draw from the Teferi. Because if they target here... Oh, they... Okay. This is so bad. Like, we just need to draw land there, and we would have been able to Our Promise here. This is pretty brutal. we got their good card there. So now they're gonna minus on the Thought Knot, draw another card. We really need to draw a land. We can't pressure this Tef. Untap land off the top one time. And tap land off the top. Nice. Wait, what? Okay. Why wouldn't they spiral in response? Didn't even plus a Tef. This is very frustrating. Just need to draw lands and we're gonna be in a great spot, but oh well. That's the Blast Zone. Brutal. Pretty brutal. So now they're gonna minus on the Thought Knot, play the second Tef. We're gonna draw 2. Things are getting ugly. Things are getting really ugly. So we're gonna get 2 of the lands that help tap for 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get zombies or we can get Ulamog. I think it's gonna be better for us to get Ulamog going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10 with the castle. So we can Mog next turn. And with the Mog, we exile Field and the Teferi, I guess. Especially my opponent pluses. Alright, so we're gonna exile both fields then. Oh, yeah. Get some more zombies. But if my opponent cannot kill me here, then we should be able to stabilize, I think. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we get Radiant Fountain and Field of Ruin, right? One, two, three, four. Yeah. So let's start here. So Bant has, they have nothing. Alright. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I attacked the Teferi here. Mogia. Let's see if we get lucky. What did we get? What did we get? Wow, no fields. Oh yeah, one more field. Okay, so my opponent has only one more field. They're probably gonna chump here. They do, because that draws them one more card, right? So, but that means that they don't attack me again, and then they get decked. So, our promise, and we're gonna get Field of the Dead and Radiant Fountain. Radiant Fountain, Field of the Dead. So this is some blockers. Now we're up to 12, so my opponent does not have lethal. And then the Mog attack kills them next turn. What's my opponent doing? Oh, they're putting counters on the Blast Zone. That's cute. Hard casting Mog makes me happy. I know, it makes me happy too. So they're gonna clear the Thought Knot. Thermocoil, thank you for the follow. So now they clear the Thought Knot. Now they need to bounce the Ulamog, otherwise they die next turn. Yeah. They can attack and I block. They can Scapeshift here to Fairy. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the last field though. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking here. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Mog, the field, and one of these zombies, I guess? Growth Spiral. So they can get one more zombie. But now we double Gracer. Yeah. So now we have blockers. No lands is so unlucky. So then we need to answer both of my cards. I guess a Blast Zone would do it. Don't tell me they found the Blast Zone here. Wow, another Tef. What? Saltag a creature, Planeswalker opponent's control. Wow, that's brutal. Not finding land drop there. Not finding land drop there is going to cost us a game. Yep. Alright, we got. Trample what? Jesus. Oh, run us. So, as far as considerations of cards go, this is a list that I copied for Dom. This is not a list of mine. This is a list that I myself did brew. And we can talk about this one later, for sure. But yeah, for now we're looking. Do we want Exhausted Vegetation though? This is basic lands. Rogue Passage is better. I'm not sure it's better. Now we already have so many lands. Awkward that we can't Grazer on one, but that's fine. Format a Karn in Constellation in such a deck. I thought about Karn, but there's like the Wish package that you can get is not that good, and the Karn itself is not great if your Wish package is not good. So that's it. Okay, top deck, if I may say so myself. Seems like I might want the Emrakul here, right? Or just the land. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna want the Emrakul. Next turn, we're gonna Pilgrimage. Following turn, Swortooth. Oh yeah. Forest. Put a forest in play. Put a forest in play. Next turn we can promise. We're getting very close to Emmy. So my opponent's playing like probably some kind of Boggles deck over there. Last zone pretty good against Boggles decks, huh? We're gonna do Shrine and we're gonna do Sanctum. Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're 2 lands off. I'm just gonna draw a lot of cards. Or maybe not. 1, 2, 3. Now we search for 3 lands. Put 1 into play. 1, 2, 3. Swortooth. Land, pass. Next turn we Emmy. An opponent concedes. Alright. So we're playing against some kind of Boggles slash Enchantress deck of sorts. Again, seems these. I'm gonna have to send it for your order. What do you mean, Friedmania? Mania? I finally found an extended art Castle Gambring and I have to send it for your order? I don't understand. I'm pretty dumb though, so I feel like I definitely want Sage. What do you mean that I bought it? I bought some castles, but oh, you are the one selling the castles that I bought? That's hilarious. That's funny. My deck looks so good though. I don't even know what to do with this deck. They heard my what? Why? They're not that expensive. I spent like $9 on each. $9 on each one. and then of course I get a little bit of that back. But played Amulet in paper again today, where I still play Colony Garden. Man, I miss it. Yeah, Colony is great. I really wish I could figure out a way to fit Colony again. I guess I am actually going to cut the Ballista. $61. 61-14. The classic. Excuse me, but I'm going to have this excellent yogurt. Alright, what do you got for me, deck? This seems like a reasonable keep. We're gonna play the Desert on 1. I feel like we probably still want to have the land, so I'm gonna play that right there. Grounds on 2. Pilgrimage on 3. We can, if my opponent plays one of those satyrs, we can contortion it. Next turn, well, we can't deal with that one. There's the enchanter. Okay, so now that we have a bunch of lands, I think I'm actually gonna go with Swordtooth here. So they have the satyr here. That's fine. I think it's a pretty high priority to kill this guy. So we're gonna do it. Contortion that. Forest. Pilgrimage. 2 lands. 1 into play. And we can get a food token? We're 1 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 lands, 8, 9. Yeah, we're 1 away from being able to block with the Swordtooth. Never lucky. So next turn we get field plus another desert. We get a bunch of zombies, and then we get even more zombies. I'm gonna go to Zombie Town. Yeah, my opponent's playing Enchantress over there. Abzan Enchantress. I wonder if they have the Giant. The Constellation Giant would actually be pretty good. Magia el Encuentro. Thank you for the follow. This is the closest to Amulet I could get in Pioneer, basically. Another hour. So we're getting field, and I guess we're getting Haship Oasis because it's gonna give me more zombies. Wait, what? We have 3 deserts. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, sweet. It worked. Get more zombies. Now we do have the City's Blessing. So the only thing that I'm afraid of is the other guy, the Constellation black dude, the one that's basically a sweeper. Zombies block the cursor, so Eidolon. We want Utopia. This one's good. Herald of the Pantheon. So I swing. My opponent blocks with cursor and they take 12. Feel like I'm okay with that, right? And then I present lethal for next turn. I can make them take 10. I think that making them take 12 is better. I feel like we're racing here. And I don't play around the zombie, the big guy that I was talking about a second ago. I feel like if they have it, they have it. So we're gonna do Sanctum and last one. So we have very lethal next turn. My opponent's threats are going to cost more. Going to cost less, sorry. But if they have the giant, then that's it. Good on them. That's the Herald guy. That's the one that I was talking about. Do they have one more enchantment? Drum roll, please. And they do. Alright, so we're there now. Then against a really cool mono green stumble list earlier that was running Greenbelt Rampager with Pelt Collector and Yorbo with Aspect of the Hydra. That's nice, Warmbone. Yeah, the format is looking pretty nice. At least right now, you know, everybody's like trying to do their thing. And it's very cool. And then some deck will show up as the best deck in the format and everything will be over. So we can technically survive. And then if we draw Emrakul, we might have a shot. Well, you're going with Hour of the Promise. Yeah, this is a Dome Harvest list. I basically just copied and pasted it, but we're tuning it together. How many zombies you're seeing with your Crash Moto? I think my record is something like 36 or something. That's with Amulet, obviously. I had 2 fields in play plus a 3rd field copied with Vesuva. We can still chump the Courser and gain 3 with the food. And then we're gonna take 8, go down to exactly 1. Unless they can play like 4 more enchantment this turn, which doesn't seem particularly reasonable. Oh, they have Grief's Wound. That's right. Wait, what? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I can blow up the blast zone, so we still survive at this point. We're still surviving at this point. And then what am I trying to draw? Oh, Ugin. If I top deck exactly Ugin, we win the game, which is hilarious, right? It's really funny that we still have outs. It's pretty crazy that we still have outs. So, block there. Crack foot. Crack blast zone. This destroys the Grace Spoon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 1. There's a token limit at 256. Oh, really? That's crazy. How we played against the Copycat combo deck? No, we played against Mono Green Stompy, we played against Bant Scapeshift, and then we played against this. I think I won this on 3. It doesn't really matter, though. It doesn't really matter, like I either draw Ugin or I don't. Ugin? No. Okay. Game 3. Ballista actually sounds serviceable in this matchup, more than I originally thought it was going to be. Alright. Let's see what happens. Keep. We might find a Gracer, so that's why I'm doing this main phase. We don't, so I'm gonna get the Radium Fountain. As long as we survive, we should be good to go. Opponent tops. So next turn we're gonna play Cursor. Starfield Mystics. So behavior from the battlefield for some kind. That's a Ballista. So we can Ballista this dude away next turn if we want to. We probably do. Again, as long as we don't die, we're gonna be fine. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna kill that one instead. Definitely killing that one. Sure. Get out of here. And this still blocks, so it's cool. So next turn we hour. We get some zombies. Then we need 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we draw any land off the top that's untapped, we can Emrakul on the following turn. That's pretty sweet. Yes, Asmod, this is Pioneer. This is my first league playing the format, so trying to see what's up over there. Okay. Untap land? Nope. So Shrine of Forsaken Gods and Castle Garenbrig. Alright, so we can Emmy next turn. And I think I showed it to my opponent, so they know. Oh no, they don't. Oh, that actually adds one type, so we could already Emmy with what we got. That's nice. Please don't give this line. That's pretty good. That's fine. Though we're gonna chump attack a bunch of things into on my next turn. So we're gonna take 9 this turn. This is fine. More? Yeah, we're taking 10 this turn. So green, green, 1, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna take your turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna sack this to get an Ulamog. Just never lucky with this drawing lands, huh? So, we pass the turn. Quarantine Field exiles anything? On opponent's control? Brutal. I don't have countless battles. That's one plus one. Quarantine Field. So, these swings here, they die. This swings here, all of these dies. Then I will play Quarantine Field for 0. Play Quarantine Field for 0 using 2 mana, and then I can use 3 to waste the Unbreakable formation. Okay, that sounds pretty good for me. Alright. Combat. Attack, attack, attack. Okay, attack, block there, block there, block there. Damage. This is only main phase, right? Alright, so we can cast this on end step, I guess. Main phase, Quarantine Field for x equals 0. Okay. And then this is 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So on their end step, I'll play this. Alright, so they have Island of Countless Battles, Plains, and Temple Garden. Sweet. Emrakul promised the end and delivered. Sound mode conversions could be a consideration, shuts down flyers, and the 5/5 every turn seems good. Yeah, I mean, we're not short on threats, right? We're not particularly short on threats. Like our top end is pretty insane. So I don't think that Sandworm is better than the top end that we're currently playing. So I don't think I'm interested in it. But it is. We're gonna keep this hand. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It could be a cyber card potentially. Turn 2 Warping Whale. We see what we want to do with it. And then turn 3, we can Stitcher Supplier. This is one of the decks that I want to give a shot, by the way. One of the decks that I want to try out. I could exile this Stitcher Supplier, but I think I'm okay here. Make it 1/1. Wow, that's a lot of forests. That is a lot of forests. I mean, sounds just as possible cyber. Yeah, I mean, we don't really care about flyers, right? We have a bunch of things that do the thing, basically. Champion of Wits. Well, this is a card I hadn't considered. It seems pretty good to emerge away. We're probably gonna be wow, jeez. I feel like I really want to kill this thing though. That's a lot of forests though. We can use to put counter. Yeah, activate abilities. Sweet. 3. We're probably not gonna do that though. That's fine. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Alright. This guy can't block. Alright, it's our promise. I feel like I want the Sanctum and I want the Scavenger Grounds. Yep. Oof, double amalgam? That's gross. Yep, too late for the Scavenger Grounds. One turn too late for the Scavenger Grounds, unfortunately for me. Yeah, I played against Constellation. Abzan Constellation. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's nothing that this casts that I can't already cast. So this is gonna chump block here. And if they have an Elder Deep Fiend, then I'm just screwed basically. Constellation is that mechanic that is all about enchantments. Yeah, so it was actually a thing from Standard past. Constellation. So they're playing. So it's this mechanic. See? So whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, something happens. So this draws a card. This gives all the opponent's creature -1/-1. So my opponent was playing like Courser. They were playing dudes that draw cards whenever you play an enchantment. A bunch of things like that. All right. So again, we're trying to draw into Eugene. Something good? Nope. Come on, let's keep up with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put 1, 2 counters only. Holo 1, 2. Wow. Can I gain a turn? I jump here, kill 1, kill 2. What I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I should be able to survive one more turn if my opponent doesn't have anything. In before a day to Creeping Chill or Collective Brutality, but yeah, for sure, common sense. Questions are always welcome. It's a Crypt Breaker, that guy's fine. That doesn't speed up the clock. So I block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I need to jump. Or I can kill here, and I take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the Ballista survives. Seems pretty bad though. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pink here, and then I'm gonna kill the Haunted Dead, because with the lands that they have, they would not be able to emerge another Deep Fiend. So we're gonna kill the Haunted Dead, actually. Again, I'm drawing to... My only out at this point is Ugin, so I'm drawing to my only out. If I get there, I get there. But by pinging the Haunted Dead, I cannot get... I cannot get Elder Deep Fiended. I just draw more forests. I only cast 1 Pilgrimage, huh? But somehow I ended up with... I drew 5 basic forests. Brutal. Pretty brutal. Scoos, yes please. And I feel like I want Thought Knots. Maybe I want Veil too. I guess I don't want to bring it in the blind. But I might want Veil. I'm gonna be on the watch out for that. It's a brutal game. That was a brutal game. I'm making Thought Knots, so that's why I'm cutting Ballistas a little bit. Ballistas is not very good against the deck that can just like continue getting their stuff back, so Maybe Grafdigger's Cage and Thermoscript are solid cards in this format. I feel like I have to keep a hand like this, unfortunately. We're totally gonna get punished, but I guess Swartooth into Pilgrimage, and I don't know, it's just cool. Alright. Basic first, go. We're gonna try to trigger this cabin. Stick seems interesting, but lack of ability to draw for bullet breaks my heart. I mean, there's just like nothing that can do that in the format, so it's not like we have ways to work around that, unfortunately. It's not bad, so we Grazer here. So that's a blocker for the supplier, which is nice. Copter. Still a blocker for the Copter. That's funny. Next turn I get to choose whether I want to Swartooth or Our Promise. Feel like I'm gonna Our Promise and get some zombies. I think I'm taking these 3 though. This is fine. We got the Haunted Dead. Okay. So they can get back some amalgams and stuff. Yeah, we can go for Scavenging Grounds. I don't think that we're going to get to leverage the Scavenging Grounds. We're going to get to stop the recursion, but we're not going to get to stop the aggression here. Because my opponent's going to do this main phase so they can get their amalgam back. Hollow one. Whoa. All right. Solid turn 3 for my opponent. So we're not going to get to trigger the castle because I want to get zombies. Field of the Dead and I guess Scavenger Grounds. Yeah, I guess so. Pioneer, yuck. I mean, I have not played the format, so I cannot see whether I cannot tell whether I like it or not unless I play it, right? Sebastian, what do I ramp into? You can check out the deck list there. We're ramping into Ballista, Ulamog, Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Yep, I mean, right now Pioneer is great. Everybody's looking, or everybody's doing all sort of like weird things and stuff because the format is not solved yet. So, like right now, it's actually pretty good. All right. But yeah, you're being too quick at dismissing it, in my opinion. So we can block here. We can double block an empty boy. This will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I feel like that's what I have to do. Hola, Tuto, ¿cómo te va? Alright, so we are gonna have to start here. Because we're trying to find like a cursor or something. There we go. So is ballista good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can ballista for 8. Or I can courser plus sword tooth and make zombies. I think I'm gonna courser plus sword tooth. So we're gonna activate castle. I'm gonna courser. Hoping to draw some lands. Sweet. Only get to draw 1 land. Never lucky. But we're gonna get some zombies, and now we're gonna cast the sword tooth, get 1 more zombie, gain 1 more life. Now we have a board state. My opponent doesn't have free attacks anymore. We are threatening Scavenger Grounds activation. Went into Magic 2 years ago, so all this standard metagaming that happened beforehand is so fascinating coming back to life. Cool opportunity to experiment in a way that Modern doesn't. Yeah, for sure. And also, it's an entirely open format, right? Like, nobody knows what we can do in this format. That's a big part of where the excitement comes from. Like, everybody's doing all sorts of things because there's no established best decks and stuff. So it's great. It's very, very cool. All right, so we're gonna take 3. We're gonna start scoosing. That Crypt Breaker needs to die. Yeah, I guess I should have blocked the Copter and then blow up the Blast Zone, right? Yeah, I definitely should have. I can't this turn, so never mind. Oh, come on. Come on, I want to draw a card. Alright, so here we're gonna get to go nuts with Scoos. Exile. Exile. So I guess that we can blow up the Blast Zone now and eat whatever goes into the yard. Yeah, so let's stop properly and let's leave all the green mana up. So now Crit Breaker. Opponent doesn't even activate the breaker. That's weird. Alright, so Haunted Dead is gonna get eaten. Haunted Dead, down. Anything else that gives them value? Champion of Wits. I mean, they only have 2 lands, yeah. Scoos taking over. Good stuff. Kind of crazy how Castle Garenbrig just like fixed all my mana so I can start eating with Scavengers. F6 is a cruel mistress. Indeed. Indeed. I still kind of like the Thought-Knot Seer just as a 4/4. My opponent doesn't seem to have an easy time against the 4/4. And now that I know that my opponent's playing Hollow Ones and Copters, the Rex Sage seems much more enticing. Okay. That was a sick comeback. Yeah, kind of, right? All it took was one scavenging use, and things went from 0 to 100 very quickly. This hand is excellent. We're going to keep it. We kind of need a Correlate Source. So once upon a time first. Oof. And by oof, I mean oos. Haha. Yeah, we're going to take this Goose there. Because this allows me for turn 2 Goose with green mana open, which is just nuts. We're definitely looking for lands, though. Definitely looking for lands. Ah, brutal. 100% taking the ooze here. Yep. It's very good. Are you going to show me the same land? No. Just a tap land. Okay, whatever. That's something, I guess. We can TKS next turn. I wonder if my opponent side had all their like deep fiends and stuff. I mean, we're gonna jam here. If they have the Sinful Stroke or whatever, that's fine. All right. So I guess I'd rather exile the the Hollow one, because they can cast it. Wait, can they cast it next turn? They can't cast it next. Yeah, they can. Yeah, because they can discard 2 cards. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna get the Amalgam for sure. We need some lands. And by some, I mean a lot of lands. Ugh, that's brutal. So do I want to trade with a zombie and the Haunted Dead? No, this comes tapped. Okay, so yeah, so we attack first. And then I play another 4/4. Just dump 4/4s. So I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent here discards whatever it is that they drew. And they leave just a Sanctum of Hogan in hand. Yeah, just a Sanctum of Hogan. Alright, so any untapped land, and we should be in a solid spot. We're still kind of in an okay spot, but if we draw any land, then we're actually in a very good spot. Yeah, we got some combo decks that we can try too, so we're probably going to do some voting. I have some things that I want to try. First of all, Scales. Scales has the potential to be very good. So Scales is one idea. Black-White Rally is pretty interesting too. Grixis Control is another option that we got. Mono Green Devotion, different version of the deck. This is the deck that we're playing. Mono Blue Godfather's Gift. This one should be interesting too. Blue-Black Control and Blue-White Control. I am very excited about giving this one a shot particularly. This is the one that I'm the most excited about, and the one that I really want to give a shot. Just for the ones Firstly with Devotion. Huh. Oh, this is in my upkeep. Okay. So you're gonna chain Deep Fiends. That's a solid turn 2 Kung Pao. That's pretty sick. Alright, so my opponent has a 5-6. Womp womp. Are they gonna have another 5-6 next turn? Yeah, I don't think I can beat the chaining Deep Fiends. And by that I mean I certainly cannot beat the chaining Deep Fiends. They top deck exactly another Deep Fiend, or if they're one draw step. They had one draw step and they drew the other Deep Fiend. Ay, ay, ay. To be fair, we wouldn't have been able to do much anyway, even if we had gotten to untap, so. This deck needs most heroes to align. It's been good so far. It's been pretty solid. I don't even know what I want to draw here. Maybe I want to draw. Yeah, I don't see what gets me out of here. Does anything get me out of here? So here they're gonna merge the Haunted Dead. Do you think Pioneer will eat terrain for Modern? I mean, right now, yes, because everybody's excited about this format and they want to try things out and want to see what's good, and nobody knows anything, and it's very intriguing and everything. All right, so give me an untapped land that is not one of the names that I have in play already. And now, give it to me. Damn it. Land. Jeez, wow. Corsair has not been good in our 27 land deck. I mean, they still don't have lethal though, right? So I can double chump. Chump here, chump here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can even not chump one of the Deep Fiends if I want to. So not all is lost yet. In fact, I think I'm not going to chump one of the Deep Fiends. Yeah, I'm just going to chump one. I could also chump nothing, but I think that's too risky. Gonna go down to 5. Opponent drew another supplier. That's actually not a bad one. Oof. I think it's more important for me to overpromise here, though. I think we should be good, actually. So we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna get. We have field already in play. So I'm gonna get the Scavenger Grounds, which is a desert. This is a desert. This is a desert. So Scavenger Grounds, which is a desert, and then Radiant Fountain. So I'm gonna gain 2 life, go up to 10. Yeah, this seems good. And we're gonna get the zombies. Gingerbread Cabin for 1 more Zombo, thanks to the Swordtooth. And this now is Ulamog mana for next turn. So yeah, we just chill here. My opponent's going to get the Scrounger EOT and the Amalgam, but that's still not enough. We're still good here, but now we're gonna get to cast Mog next turn, or cast another Hour. One thing I can tell all of you is that the games in this format go a bit long. They do go a bit long. One, two, three, four, five, six. Do I want to trade? I feel like I do, right? Just trade here. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay trading one Thought Knot for the Elder Deep Fiend. Unless my opponent has some trick, this seemed like some very positive trades for me. I just noticed the different art of the zombies. This is the Hour of Devastation zombie, and this is the Field of the Dead zombie. That's funny. Fatal Push on the Courser. That's pretty bad for us. But if we get to Mog them, I think we're gonna be okay. Please don't draw another. They drew another Elder Deep Fiend. No, they didn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get the blue sources, I think. Alright. So without blue sources, they can't block my dudes. My opponent wants to block my Sword Tooth, that's fine. So they're gonna get back the Haunted Dead here. But we have a lot of blockers. I don't think my opponent can present lethal, and they still need blockers, otherwise they just die to the Ulamog, so... Their attacks are not very good. They have the spirits. Take 2. Let's start with a Mog attack. Let's get our trigger. 1 Deep Fiend, 2 Deep Fiends, 4. Okay, so no more Deep Fiends. Anything that I should watch out for? Scrounger. Nah, we're good. I also don't see counter magic. Now we're very likely gonna be winning this game by decking. We have grounds activation. We're gonna get another Radiant Fountain here. This should be pretty much locked up. Radiant Fountain and Sanctum of Ujin. Oh, let's do Blast Zone. More zombies, more life. More zombies. This one looks like it should be in the books. Response to this, we activate Scavenger Grounds. Yep. Sweet, 3 and 1. Holy crap, these games are long. Like Eugene Herd eats his boogers. When we draw him, he usually wins, but... Alright, let's see what we got here. I like this. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. You ramp, I ramp. Okay, so my opponent's clearly on an actual devotional list, as opposed to the one that I am playing. That's it, Poly K. Alright. Cabin. Swartooth. Castle. I'm digging this. Can confirm that I'm digging what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna get this guy online next turn. This Genesis Hydra for 4. So they're gonna get a Sylvan Caryatid. Or a land. Yeah, Caryatid. Okay. Yeah, this is still the first league Scurtus. Taking 5 here. Alright, we're gonna gain life there. We're gonna gain some more life here. It's lucky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Ballista for 4. And I feel like I'd rather Pilgrimage here. Just guarantee the lands for next turn. Good Ballista for 2. Sure. At this point, I think that I'm winning with the Emrakul anyway, so just playing the Ballista for 2 sounds good to me. Just to make sure I don't just randomly die to something, you know? Xenagos. It's a lot of mana. Probably Poly K. Thank you for the follow, Merja. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, Sebastian. Yes, sorry I didn't answer your question, but yeah. Alright, it's gonna be a big Poly K, but Ulamog is gonna take care of it. So X equals 4. Then the trigger ability goes on the stack. They fight here. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this should be game. This is being undone abuse, and I love it. I mean, what's not to love here, right? Is it the Emrakul? Or is it the Ulamog? I think I'm gonna Mog because I want to exile the Poly K and the Xenagos. Although I guess I don't care about exiling the Poly K, right? So I think I'd rather take a land. Nah, the Polychronos is better. Okay. Solnox. I definitely want to get rid of the Xenagos though. And I don't have a clean way to do so. Yeah, I just don't think Emrakul can do enough damage. Emrakul can do way more damage next turn, so... Let's see, my opponent does the math. I figure out that I'm tapping 10 mana. Is it concession? Yeah. Yes, it is. Static concession? Yes. Yes, it is. So my opponent's playing... My opponent's playing walkers. I just don't feel like I want to sideboard anything, honestly. It's going well. 1-3-1 right now. The list is super sweet. I'm enjoying it a lot. And we're probably gonna bring in the arch here in place of Scavenger Grounds, probably. Actually, this seems like a very fair. This seems like a very easy swap in most matchups that are not graveyard oriented. So that's nice. All right, I'm bringing in 2 Spatial Contortions, and I'm taking out. Ogin seems good. Ballista seems good. Dealing damage, thank you for the follow. I also like Scooz because all his little dumb winnies. I don't think I like Scooz. Thought Knot I do like though. Spyglass for Senegos. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In fact, I think I like that over the Contortion. But I expect my opponent to have some number of walkers. Warping Whale can kill like a mana creature, but I don't love it though. I feel like I just ramp harder than my opponent is ramping, so it doesn't, like, as long as I make it to the mid to late game, I'm gonna win. Should I follow like 4 times now? It keeps on following. I have no idea what that is. Maybe Thought Knot over these guys. I feel like I want all this stuff. Walking Ballista to be able to ping like Elvish Mystics and stuff seems important. mm. 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 Armake, thank you for the follow. Sloth? No sloth. I feel like I'd rather have Thought Knot. Maybe I manage to steal something rather than the land. We're likely to draw another land before, and by turn 4, being able to Thought Knot, it's going to be important, so I think. Where I've watched enough Amulets while not owning the deck, that I'll just be sad if I don't buy it. I mean, why wouldn't you buy Amulet, right? The deck's just great. Yeah, that guy is probably going to be a problem. Guy's definitely going to be a problem. This makes, yeah, this minuses to make fights. That's so bad for us. That means that the Courser's basically gonna get no value. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Yep. I feel like I have to play the Courser here, though. Just hope to get lucky. If I find the green source off the top, we might be in a fine spot. So you're gonna be able to play a Leyline here. Alright, so this is not a fight. Why isn't Raminab in this deck? Why? What does Raminab do that we want? It's 8 mana for this. Do they have 8 mana? That's brutal. They also have no cards in hand now. That's insane. Yeah, I'm just dead right now. Alright. Yep, this guy was a problem, like I said. Do the ley lines want to make me play Rex Sage? I don't think so. Also, I'm kind of not so fond of Thought Knot now that I saw what my opponent's up to. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Spatial Contortions. My opponent seems to have cyborged into kind of a more aggressive version of Devotion. So if we draw back-to-back lands, this hand is just perfect. If we draw back-to-back lands, this hand is just the nuts. So that's what we're looking for right now. So give me a basic forest. No, it's not a basic forest. This is brutal. So they're gonna get to Corsair on 2. Another Dragon Lord. Come on. This is bad. So they have 2 Atarkas. The only card that I didn't know is Hippolukranos. God damn it. Ugh. Land. Alright. At least there's that. Gonna play the Crag there. Have a Nixo. No. What was on top right there? Right now? I totally forgot. I guess they're gonna cast it right now. So they can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can only for 5. Pioneer's been okay. It's been fun. This is kind of brutal. So our promise for Field of the Dead plus Archoforaska. Or the life gaining stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Arch. Oh, I misclicked. I'm stupid. I hit the Field of Ruin instead of the Field of the Dead. That's rough. So I think, yeah, I think that we probably win if I don't do this, because we can chump for a minute. At least it kills Nykthos, says my opponent. Yeah, that's gonna make a difference. That's frustrating. That's very, very frustrating. Yeah, my opponent is playing Devotion the right way, by the way. Now they get Nissa. Oof. Big F for the monkey here, GG. Wow. Yeah, I totally didn't see it. Bad beats. Bad beats. Yeah, at this point it just doesn't matter. Like my opponent's too far ahead. I can blow up the 1-drops, but it doesn't do anything. Now we also have a... Yeah, it's too late. If I had been able to make a bunch of zombies here, we might have been okay. But this is just too much, and now the Dragon Lord Antarka is going to seal the deal. That's really, really frustrating. Losing the game to a misclick is always a bad... Losing the game to a misclick is always a bad feeling. Yeah, so they're going to make a massive Polukranos. Gonna play the Atarka. And swing for lethal. Very likely lethal. 35 mana. That's impressive. I like my opponent's list. I really like my opponent's list. So this kills one of the two, this kills the other one, and then... Alright. 3 and 2. I still think that it was very, very possible for us to win the last game, but c'est la vie. I messed it up. I feel like I want to play some blue-white here, but if chat wants to do something else, I'm willing to change my mind. This is the blue-white list that I'm gonna try out. I want something to do against aggro. That's the only thing that I'm trying to figure out. I mean, for anything that's not... Okay, so we're gonna do a poll. How do we do a poll? Oh, okay, so we're gonna do it like this, actually. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Make a poll. Okay. Straw poll. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we're gonna do next league. And we're gonna do blue-white control. We're gonna do mono green devotion or blue-black control or black-white rally and mono blue God Pharaoh's gift. So these are our options. These are our options. So vote here. Vote there, and yep. I will be back. I will take a 3-minute break, and then we'll be back with some more of this. Okay. So I will see you all very, very soon.